Hello guys, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a TNT launcher cannon, or a TNT elevator. Now, it has a couple different names on the internet, but I personally use it as like an elevator type system. So if you do happen to dig down to bedrock and you want a really quick way to get all the way up to sky level, then you just build yourself one of these. Get yourself some blast protection gear and feather falling. You stand here, flick the lever, bam, you get shot up into the sky, and you put some water up there so you land in water so you don't take fall damage. And it turns out to be a really good transportation method. It does cost you a bit of TNT, but I'm going to show you how to adjust it over here a bit later to narrow down on the resources and use a lot less TNT, so you can maybe build this on a faction server. Who knows, one of my faction servers. I have a feeling I'll be seeing a lot of TNT cannons like this laying around, or TNT elevators. So first off, this is how it works. You stand on the wooden pole, flick the lever, flick it again, then you stand here looking at it going, uh-oh, bam, you get shot up in the sky, pretty much all the way up to sky level, and you can move around a bit. See how that? I moved to the left a bit. So you could make it all clear up all the way to the top, and then to the behind it, you could make a little lake or some water to get caught in, or you could use some signs, like, for example, just pretend this goes all the way up to where you want to land. You could have different floors, and you could put signs. Where are the signs? There they are. You could put signs like that, or whatever, and you can put water on top of the signs, so then once you get launched up, you go get stuck in the water, and then you just swim up and jump off into your normal base. Something like that, guys. It is actually a lot more efficient than you would think, besides for the TNT usage. If you have some extra money, it's definitely good and worth building. Alright, so how does this work? We can turn it off here. It works by powering a bunch of dispensers to all shoot TNT at the same time, and then using water inside of here to stop the TNT from exploding your contraption and not hurting you as much as well. So that's what the stone slabs are for. Over here is an example of how you would build it. I love to use these redstone lamps while in tutorials because they're so good at showing what is getting powered. All I did here, let's get rid of this. Alright, so we have absolutely nothing here at all. Now, what I want to power is I need to get the power to this middle block, and I also need to power this wall and these two, because once I build this around on each side, all these will be powered and these ones will be powered. If I build it on one side correctly, you know, if you repeat it around on each side, it'll be exactly the same. So I'm just going to show you one side here. To get the power to the middle block, what you want to do is chuck a bit of redstone under there, chuck a block, chuck a repeater, just like over here, and then you just power it. So we're probably going to put a torch back here, and we'll just use redstone like that. There you go. So when this hit this block, it powered it, which powered the one above it, the one to the left, the one to the right, and it also shot power through that block and powered this one because of the redstone, which is underneath there. That powered it, and also powers two out. So right here, it gets to the middle block, and it powers these. So look at that, guys. That's nearly everything powered with one redstone dust and a repeater. But we do have to power these two blocks here. So what I'm going to do for that, just pretend that was all dirt. What you can do is just go ahead and hook up redstone like this. Bam, all done. See how that whole wall's done, lit up, and this bit's lit up, and that bit and that bit? Now if I repeated the exact same circuit on the other side, it would light up these three, that one, and the wall. And I repeated on this side, it would light up those three, etc. You get that, guys? So it's a really simple circuit, but as you can see over here, I have adjusted it a tiny bit. And I'm going to go through that in a second, but let's go ahead and build it just to the side here. We'll do an exact replica of that, but with dispensers this time. I've got to make sure there's enough room, actually. We should patch that in. I'll do it like here. Yeah, that's enough room to get the redstone past. Alright, so now we're going to use dispensers instead of redstone lamps, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We just got to stack them up like this, stack up a wall like that, and I'm going to do that exact same circuit to power them, but we're going to do it on each side now. Just like this, guys. You want to chuck your dispensers. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to give you a little bit of tips at the end for adjusting it, but for now I'm just showing you how it works so you all understand that. dig underneath each block, like that. We'll do it one at a time, but you get the point. So we'll chuck that there, the redstone underneath. You gotta don't forget about that. That's what powers the whole circuit, guys. Now that we've done that, I'm gonna do this type of design, but it's gonna confuse you at the moment. But just copy this if you want to build it straight off the bat, before I have time to explain it later, and hook it up like this. Then do the exact same thing here. Bam, bam. Chuck your redstone. Chuck the block. Chuck the repeater. Chuck the repeater. Just like that, using redstone dots. And the redstone dots aren't relevant up the top of these blocks. It could just be a straight line like I did over there. But I'll show you why we need the repeaters there very soon, once I've just done all these sides here. Chuck that there. Don't need to talk about this too much. It's the same thing, guys. Literally the same thing. Don't forget the redstone, though. Bam. Redstone. Repeater. And some more blocks. Alright, that's all the sides hooked up, guys. Now that all the sides are hooked up... Oh, time set 0. There we go. Now that they're all hooked up, now we need to hook up all the redstone. So just go like this and make a line all the way around, because you want to set them all off at the same time. So you got to hook it all up. Simple as that, guys. Now, if you look at this, you will be like, okay, so this little circuit powers all those pistons, these, or not the pistons, the dispensers, these three, and this one. This little circuit powers this wall, this line, and that one. This wall, this circuit powers this wall, this line, and that one, etc., etc. You get that, all makes sense. But look what happens when we power it. The power sets off this one, but doesn't make its way around to the other circuit, even if this was connected, see? The redstone does not reach all the way. So there's a couple of these on both sides that would be not powered. So the TNT would shoot you on an angle instead of straight up, which isn't what you want. So, what you want to do here is we'll just turn the power off. That is why we need the repeaters. Sorry. We're going to build a little platform here. We'll work out where we want the lever. We'll put the lever really simple right there. This is to turn it on and off. Or to make it even easier, I'll use a button, but I'm just using the lever for example's sake, so you can see when it's powered on and when it's not powered on, but you can use a button for your one. I would actually suggest using a button, so make sure to do that. There we go. So, now that we've got it hooked up to our button, see this? We flick the button. That turns on this redstone that went down there, but it didn't reach all the way around. We're actually going to break this line here, just because it's a lot easier to keep track of. And we're going to count approximately 16. It's just in your head, you just go like there. That's like 4, that's like another 4, that's like another 4. That's about it. So we need to chuck another repeater around here somewhere. So you just chuck a repeater in. And then once you've chucked a repeater in, you need to change the timing of all these +1. Because you want all these dispensers to go off at the same time. You don't want this half to shoot the TNT, then the other half a second later, because this one will explode, send you up, and the other one won't even affect you at all. So what you want to do is make sure everything gets set off at the same time. So if you put a repeater, that counts as 1 tick, so you have to bump up all of the ones before it, exactly 1 tick. Now we're going to go over here, we're going to put another repeater, so we have to bump all these up a tick, and we also have to bump these up another tick. Just remember, every repeater, put the ones before it up 1 tick, and you'll be fine. Now, we'll do it again. You don't need this many repeaters, but I'm just showing you an example. Just say the power didn't make it all the way over there. You just chuck another repeater, then bump up everything by 1 tick. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Done. You didn't need that many repeaters. See over here, I only used 2 repeaters. And if you bought the redstone around the other side, you could use even less repeaters. But just for this tutorial, I was keeping it really simple. Each repeater, bump it up a tick. So now that the whole circuit of redstone will set off these dispensers at the same time. Alright, next step. You want to grab yourself your water bucket. And you basically just want to shift click in here and chuck it everywhere on the ground. Just like that, and it's all filled up. See? Really easy. Then you want to grab yourself any type of fence post or similar type stuff. Where's the other fence posts? I wouldn't mind using a little stone one. Are they in here somewhere? We'll use the mossy cobblestone to be different. So you chuck that there. This one's actually a bit thicker. I wonder how this works. I haven't tested this. We'll test it out though, but you bring it to the foot level, and you can delete the ones underneath it if you want. It doesn't really matter. It does give you some extra performance if you do delete them. And then you want to put any type of half slabs around the side, just to stop you from being accidentally shot off in a different direction, or to maximize the power efficiency of your TNT. And bam, we're done. That is it. You just got to load it up with TNT, which I am going to do now, I guess. No, I can't be bothered. It takes a long time to load them up with TNT, but that is finished, guys. See, when you flick this lever, all of them activated at the same time. So you can hear the click. Ready? Click. Click. You see that? Or if we were to stuff up the timings, and we were to make it like, so say we put in a repeater, but we didn't adjust the timings, all of them, then if you flick it, see how we heard 2 clicks? Click, click. That means that these last dispensers are getting set off at the wrong time. So therefore, they would be 100% useless, because they get set off too late, so they'll explode after these ones have exploded, and once they've exploded, you're already up in the air. So that's why we had to do that ticking thing, set it all up. Now, I'm going to show you how to adjust it for economy-based things like factions PvP. I know a couple of these people who watch this video play on my hub.hadescraft.com. I'll write the description here, hub.hadescraft.com. Oh, that's a dot there. And I've also got mc.MineFrenzy.com. They're both my PvP servers / minigame servers. And I'd like to see someone actually build this and get it working. That'll be interesting. If I see any, I'll probably give them a shout out. And over here, that's the one that works, but this one's filled with TNT, so I'm going to adjust it. See if I open it, got tons of TNT in there. This is how you would adjust it to turn it from a normal one to a smaller one. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this, get rid of that. Oh my god, this is so easy. Look how easy it is to adjust it to make it smaller. Now, you want to look over here and see what that does to the circuit. That stops you from shooting this one and this one. And it also stops this one and this one. Oh no, actually it doesn't, because they're built over. It's just those 2 blocks on the side here that get affected. Otherwise it's exactly the same. So basically what I did by destroying those blocks is I saved you 2 extra TNT per shot per each side. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it saves you 8 TNT per shot. And let's see how high this will bring us. This is 8 TNT less. Bam. Now we'll test it. See how good it is with 8 TNT less. Bam. See, it's only a tiny bit, like, not as high. Tiny bit lower. But it's still extremely good. And if you're playing on a faction server, you wouldn't want to be blown up more than this. Look at that. This is a fair amount. This will get you from bedrock probably to around ground level or 10 above ground level. We'll do it again by pressing F3. We'll see where we get to here. So we're at 25. It brings us up. It brings us up to 111, guys. So it'll definitely get you there with nearly 90 or so blocks upwards. That's pretty good. I would get the exact amount if you're testing it, and I would put water right where you land to make it really efficient. And of course, if you do want to knock out more than that, just have a look at this design. You can be like, we can knock out this top one. We don't want that to explode. We'll see how high this takes us. This will save you another 4 TNT per shot, but it will take you even further, or even less high. Alright, so let's test this. This is with another 4 TNT less than the already previously taken away TNT. There you go, that's still a fair amount. Let's see how high that took us exactly. We're at 25. Let's see if it takes us. I reckon the last one was like 115 or whatever it was. Let's see how high this is. Takes us to 80 or 90. So it did drop 20 blocks, taking out another bunch of TNT. But what should we do? Should we take out another one? Let's take out another one. Let's take out all the corners. So that'll save you another 4 TNT. 1, 2. Oh no, it won't save you 2, 4, 5, 6. It'll save you another 8 TNT doing this. So that's 8 TNT less again. Now this one is only using 9, 10. It's only using 10 TNT. 10, 11, 12, 13. It's using approximately 13. It's my guess. It's not right. You guys will work it out though. So this is only using like 10 to 15 TNT per shot. Let's see how high it takes us. That's pretty good. That'll still get you there. That's not as... It won't take you all the way up to the top of your base, but it is a nice little cannon, and it's extremely cheap. Look at that, guys. That is pretty cheap, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to end the tutorial here, guys. I would like to mention I'm very close to 50k subs, and I'm going to be doing a crazy giveaway with tons of games, tons of money, tons of competitions, free ranks, everything. I'm going full blast on this giveaway. I haven't done that many specials before when I've hit certain subscriber marks, but for 50k and 100k subs, I'm going to be doing something mental, and 50k subs is right around the corner. So share this video with your friends, help get me there, and it'll be greatly appreciated, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to chuck it a like, and I'll see you later.